From the heart of Barnstable, welcome to the September 8th edition of Barnstable Today. Mark Mumford is on vacation. I'm Len Gobeil.
We have three interesting stories for you today, ranging from recreation to weights and measures. Kevin Friel is also on vacation this week. I'm Melissa Chartrand.
This week in Barnstable, the Recreation Department will start their fall programs. Kevin Friel caught up with Mickey Davies of the Recreation Department for a look at some of their activities that are available after school.
We're joined with Mickey Davies from the Barnstable Recreation Department to talk about the special events that are coming up for this fall for Recreation Department's program. So Mickey, you're running some special events this fall. What are they?
I am. I'm really excited about it. I think it's about our third or fourth annual Hooked on Fishing event, which is our fishing derby for people with disabilities. We've been very lucky to have the Disability Commission raise money to put out a new accessible handicap pair at Dowses. So we're going to do that Saturday the 13th. It's going to be from 10:30 to 12:30. We encourage anybody with mobility issues to please come down and try to fish. Bring your own pole if you have it. If you don't have it, we'll try to supply you with one. We have people to help with baiting, casting, all that stuff. It's a fun, if it's a beautiful day, you're going to love being down there. We're going to have a barbecue.
Oh, great. And
Yeah.
I heard there was some bait, some free bait that's going to be down there. And
Yes, that's
also,
right. We have free bait, which is donated from the Powderhorn Fishing, and we also have great prizes that are donated by Sportsport and Hyannis. So we have three different divisions that we're going to do, a child, a teen, and an adult division. And some of the prizes are really nice, like $50, $60 good, $150 fishing pole, nice bait traps, good tackle boxes, all kinds of exciting things for the kids and adults to get.
Wow,
it's a good family day.
Yeah, right. So let's get to down to business about your upcoming fall programs. Those are your special events, and you have a lot of programs coming up.
Yes, summer's over and fall is here, and so we're once again doing on Tuesdays and Thursday afternoons, we have a great Red Cross babysitting class, great for girls and for boys. Lots of kids do it because they're interested in babysitting as a business. Some parents like for their children to do it in order to take care of younger siblings. So it's great all around, especially if you have a family and you want to make sure that the kids are going to be able to take care of some of the other kids if they're old enough to stay home. We're going to begin September 9th for the Tuesday session and September 11th for the Thursday session.
Oh, so it's two different classes?
Yes, it's two different classes,
Okay.
each run 8 weeks. And they learn everything. They learn how to be professional babysitters. They learn how to do safety things, check precautions. They're also going to learn first aid, CPR. So really everything that you need to know to become a good, safe, professional babysitter.
Wow, great. And and you have more programs than this.
I do.
Yeah, you are just full of programs.
We have after-school bowling, which is a great, just let loose program. Lots of times things are, so structured for the kids. You go here, you go there, you go here. This type of program is non-instructional, although we do give some instruction in bowling so that the kids know, but usually they have their personal style. It's mostly a social afternoon. It has one game of bowling. It has a nice break with a snack. It has a second game of bowling. If the kids have extra money and they're done early, they're welcome to use the arcade while they wait for their parents. But really, it's just a fun-filled afternoon. And
where do they bowl?
they bowl at Ryan Family Amusements in Hyannis, and what's great about the program is that we provide transportation from the schools to the bowling alley. So parents who are working actually don't have to worry about picking their children up from school. We'll send vans, get their kids, bring them to Ryan Family Amusement, and they don't have to come and pick them up until 4:45.
Is that open to all kids?
That
all
is
ages,
open
or?
grades 5 through 8.
Great. And do you have any more programs on the horizon here?
Yes, I actually have a martial arts program. It's called Pukulan, and I know if I say the whole name I'll butcher it because I'm not very good at Indonesian, but it's an Indonesian form of martial arts, Pokemon Tuntamindan. This is about as close as I can get. Kelly will kill me for this. Kelly is my instructor over at Willie's Gym, and she has been instructing Pukulan for a very long time. If anybody has not done this class before, I suggest that they take it because these kids learn such great self-confidence, discipline, respect, and actual, self-defense and martial arts move. And she's fabulous instructor.
When does that begin?
That starts on Saturdays, and it's going to start Saturday, September 20th. and we do 2 sessions, one for 2nd to 4th graders and another session later in the afternoon for grades 5 to 8.
If you have driven on Main Street lately, you may have seen some young boys picking flowers. Mark Mumford tells us what was happening.
Roger, tell us about this project, True 52, doing some good work here today.
Yeah, well, True 52 decided to help out the community, so we're going to be cutting flowers here, wrapping up like a bouquet and stuff.
Excellent. So what do you think about this personally? You think this is a pretty good idea?
Yeah, I think it's a really great idea. I like it. Hopefully the people who are getting the flowers will like the flowers too.
And a great day to be out here. Do you know much about flowers, or is this all sort of new to you?
I don't know anything about flowers, so it's all new to me.
But you know they look good.
Yeah, they look very good.
And you hope they'll brighten some people's days, I guess?
The
Yeah.
young men were from Cotuit's Cub Scout Troop 52, and they brought the flowers to the Barnstable Senior Center.
How do you know that you're getting 1 gallon of gasoline when you go to the gas station and pump 1 gallon? Kim Connors from the Sealer of Weights and Measures explains her role in town government.
Okay, joined by Kim Connors, Program Manager, Weights and Measures. And Kim, what brought me to contact you was I always read the monthly bulletin that's put out by the town, a great source of information for us here at Barnstable Today.
Thank you.
Loved your column on helping out consumers to be better consumers, and a couple specific column we'll get into first. But first, I just want to get a feel for weights and measures. It sounds a little mysterious to some of us, but what's going on in your department?
Well, it is very mysterious to a lot of people, especially the public. They wonder what we do, and they do ask us frequently when we're out in the field. And what we do is we make sure that all weighing and measuring devices are tested and sealed on an annual basis, which is a state law, of course. In particular, we're going to be talking about gasoline pumps today, gasoline meters, because that is a hot topic, obviously.
Indeed.
Our Weights and Measures program for the town of Barnstable does include other jurisdictions. We do have a total of 9 towns on the Cape that we do service, and we are responsible for testing and sealing those devices. In addition to the gasoline meters, of course, we do scales, vehicle tank meters, which are oil trucks, scanners, and of course non-fee-based inspections, which are things like package checking, UPC checking, tear inspections, things like that. A lot of things that are very invisible out in the field to consumers, but are very important to us, obviously. You know, we do test and seal gas meters on an annual basis, but of course, because of the price being so high this summer especially, it has been a hot topic for everybody, and we have seen an increase certainly in consumer complaints, some legitimate, some not legitimate. First of all, let me just say that the majority of businesses out there really do an amazing job at maintaining very accurate pumps, giving the consumer what they pay for, and they're very good about it.
Tonight's weather will be clear with low temperatures around 58. Tomorrow will be breezy with periods of clouds and sun. Highs around 77.
On the meeting front tonight, the Planning Board will gather in Town Hall Hearing Room at 7 p.m. The Sandy Neck Board will meet at the MEA Conference Room on Finney's Lane at 7:30.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Melissa Chartrand.
And I'm Len Gobeil. Join us again tomorrow.